What up, YouTube? You can't stop trading and investing with your boy James E. Today I want to talk about AITX. This is definitely on my watch for Monday. I want to go over some fundamentals. I want to go over some technicals. I want to dig into it a little bit. I have traded this thing in the past, and it looks very promising for short-term gains for me personally. But before I do that, man, please click that like button. Please subscribe. It is very much appreciated. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy that likes to research and analyze anything that I find interesting in the stock market, and I like to share that with anybody willing to listen. So that being said, man, let's just get right into it. So AITX. AITX is an artificial intelligence technology solutions Inc. Focuses on the delivery and artificial intelligence and robotic solutions for operational security and monitoring needs. The company was formerly known as On the Move Systems Corp. And changed its name to Artificial Intelligence Technology Solutions Inc. in August of 2018. Artificial Intelligence Technology Solutions Inc. was founded in 2016, based in Reno, Nevada. It's a penny stock company. A market cap of over 200 million. I always like to get into the numbers a little bit. Again, man, part of my criteria is part fundamentals and part technicals, and I like to see growth in both. So as you can see right here, man, we see year-over-year growth. Over 100,000 in total revenue in 2018, a little over 100,000 in total revenue in 2019, doubled the revenue in 2020. And then we're working on in the 12-month trailing period, we're still growing. So that is great. That is great to see in when I'm looking into the revenues and the fundamentals of a company. That is beautiful. That's what I like to see. I want to know what's going on as well. As you can see, January 21st, this was Thursday. Artificial intelligence technology moves up quickly on solid volume. When you see in good volume pick up, that means there's more eyes, there's more people involved. The artificial intelligence industry has grown at a remarkable pace over the past half a decade or so, and over the coming years, it is expected to grow at an even more accelerated rate. Again, man, we're looking for innovative technology moving forward for us as human beings and for us as a society. That's what I like to see, man. I want to look for anything that's hot and relevant today for future returns, and because that means the actual investors, not just the traders, but the actual retail investors hop on this because they're looking for long-term growth in a company. And what do we look for in long-term growth in a company? We're looking for something that's sustainable long-term that could be huge, which is artificial intelligence. And then look, they even show the chart. This is what I look for. Beautiful. Look at that beautiful grind action. Pop here, pull back, breaks, pops, pulls back, breaks again, pops, pulls back, breaks again. That's the kind of thing I look for, guys. And then right here, man, we just have more news that came out recently, and that's also what I look for to provide catalysts is recent news, recent, articles, because that means more and more eyes on this right now. Is it a good time to buy artificial intelligence solutions, technology solutions? And it's basically going over pretty much the same thing that we just read previously. But the good thing about this article right here, if we get into here, the President and Chief Officer of Robotic Devices stated that the deal with Civitas is the perfect entry for the company's entry into the European Union. So again, man, they had a deal solidified with Civitas Group. And if you guys don't know that group, it's it says it right here. Let's see. The AITX stock is likely going to be in focus amongst investors, and it might be a good idea to keep an eye on it. I wanted to get a little more into Civitas. Oh, right here. Earlier this month, the company announced the robotic assistance devices is fully owned subsidiary received an order from Civitas PSG. Civitas is among the biggest security companies in Romania, and the very first purchase agreement with robotic assistant marks a major milestone for AITX. They obviously misprinted it and put AITS, but it is AITX. The President and Chief Executive Officer of Robotic Devices stated that the deal with Civitas is the perfect entry for the company's entry into the European Union. The AITX stock is likely going to be in focus among investors and might be a good idea to keep an eye on. So, the big thing in this article is the fact that, they obviously have a deal with Civitas, which, again, it says the biggest security company, one of the biggest security companies in Romania. So that's huge. And then that's exactly what they pretty much announced right here. This was actually the article I was looking for on Google Finance. And these are all recent. These are very recent news catalysts. So we have great revenue, growing in revenue annually, year over year, which is what I look for. I want to see up and coming new news, recent news that could provide a catalyst that could propel this thing. And then let's just get into the chart pattern, which again, man, we're seeing gradual, steady climb right here. This is the daily. We just had a breakout over the 4, and then we had a breakout over the 7, and now we're potentially having a breakout. Technically, it did break it, but I want to see a clean break. So for tomorrow's Monday watch for me is the break into the 10s, because if we break that, we got a clear shot to the 20s. So that is a potential to double my money. That is a potential for 100% profit from 10 to 20. So it was definitely on my watch list because when it comes to the OTC markets technicals, a lot of it is done by support and resistance levels. And that's the levels that we like to play as traders. You know, from an investment standpoint, it does have an opportunity for good long-term growth, as we've seen in the revenues. And the type of technology that they have is something for distant future. So, I mean, it does have that kind of potential. But for me, I want to capitalize on this right here from 10 to 20. And if it continues, we have another shot to the 35. So almost again, another 100% growth if it breaks that 20. So that is definitely something that I am keeping my eye on. And I'm definitely a buyer at these breakout levels because it's showing a clear picture of it in the technicals on the intraday and the daily. So AITX is definitely something I am considering. It's definitely on my watch for Monday. I have traded it in the past previously here on Tuesday, and I had bought over the breakout here from the 5s. I sold it for a 9% profit when I could have potentially made a 40, and then it pulled back, and I've just been watching it run ever since. So that's giving me a good sign that this thing has the momentum, it has the strength. And then if we want to talk about the volume a little bit, we could get into the volume. It previously traded. Let me zoom up a little bit. You know, right here, it previously traded almost 300 million shares on the day, which is huge, man. And then here again, almost 300 million. We had a big day right here, over 700 million shares being traded. So we have plenty of volume. That means there's plenty of eyes on this stock. And that's a beautiful thing. Again, meets my criteria in chart pattern, meets my criteria in growth, meets my criteria as far as innovative technology for modern times, and then meets my criteria as far as catalysts and news catalysts that can propel this thing. So AITX, guys, definitely on my watch for Monday. Definitely a buy over this 10 because we have a clear shot for the 20. So that is something that I'm targeting. A breakout of that 10 area is definitely a buy signal for me personally, and a target to that 20 area. So leave a comment, guys. Let me know what you think of this analysis. Let me know if you guys are interested in this stock. If you have this stock, if you're thinking about it, you know, leave a comment. I love to reply and I love to talk to you guys. Again, if you made it this far, man, please click that like button. Please subscribe. You Can't Stop Mafia is a mindset movement, meaning never stop yourself, never stop your progress, never stop your education, especially in finance. Having multiple streams of income is an amazing thing, and the stock market is a place where you could do that. So AITX definitely on my watch for Monday. Definitely has huge opportunity, and I will be sure to keep a close eye on it. So I'll be sure to keep you guys updated as much as possible. Till next time, I'm out, guys. Peace.